I'm tired of having to minimize myself, my pain, the reality of everything I went through, and how it almost ended my life. I feel like the most healing and fulfilling thing that I can do for myself in this coming phase of my life is to create a successful life for myself outside of the Kenyan music and art scene. People like me are blessed. My well never runs dry. I am always overflowing with the gifts that they try to take from me. Hello friends, and welcome to today's video where I'll be laying it all down for you on why I have decided to drop out of the Kenyan music scene. I'm giving you my reasons why and letting you know just how liberating this decision has been for me. So stay tuned until the end of this video to watch a little surprise short film that I actually worked on with Emma back in 2021 about me surviving the industry. And before we get into it, I need you to show me some love and support by hitting the thumbs up and subscribing. Thank you so much, love. I truly appreciate you. It's about to get deep. So let's dive right into it. I've said no to 3 different gigs towards the end of this year. One at Gote, then other one at Santuri, and another one at Blankets and Wine. This last one I actually do not endorse. All the gigs were from Emma or Santuri. I had already accepted the Gote gig from Emma because I wanted to honor her invite. But when I was sending in my invoice and my rider, I was so unsettled. I went through the worst mental struggle trying to figure out if I wanted to go or not. For any of those gigs, if the pay was worth it, I would have availed myself. But it wasn't enough for me to go through all the stress I usually do just to travel to Nairobi and be part of a music event. For those who don't know, I am a survivor of sexual abuse in the Kenyan music and art scenes. It was a huge ordeal, and due to lack of support, I went public with the whole story and everything changed for me. So I asked my mom if I should go to Emma's gig, and she said to me, "Put on your boots and go and show those people that they didn't succeed in ending your music career." I really valued my mom's opinion when it came to my music career because she really witnessed what happened to me and how much it impacted me. She received me when I moved back home from Nairobi, having lost everything, severely ill and underweight. I was 38 kgs, you guys. She took care of me during that time and has supported me pursuing a music career ever since because she saw how much music meant to me, how I kept fighting to keep making music even after everything. But when she said that, all I could think was, I'm so tired of having to prove to people who didn't care whether I lived or died that they didn't actually succeed in ending me or my music career. What kind of life sentence is that? I'm tired of having to minimize myself, my pain, the reality of everything I went through, and how it almost ended my life. I'm tired of pretending to be okay when I'm so uncomfortable being around those people. I'm tired of being around people who don't see me for who I am and can't empathize with everything I have been through in this industry. I'm tired of being exposed to the same people who caused me so much harm. The Kenyan industry doesn't feel like the place for me anymore. The scene belongs to those who harmed me, and I do not feel safe where they belong. I can't keep just sweeping it under the rug for the sake of making it in the music industry. I need acknowledgement, I need recognition, I need accountability, and I need support. I need reparations to continue being part of this industry. The truth is, they have dominated the scene, and it hurts to see the one person I called my friend be friends with all these people who caused me so much pain. The truth is that it does not feel good to gaslight myself and continue being part of this industry that abused me and changed my life through sexual violence. I'm tired of dealing with microaggressions that no one else sees and that I can't address with anyone. What if it's okay that they did succeed in ending my music career here? Like they did, and I'm tired of fighting so hard just to be in the same space that caused me so much harm. I'm tired of spending my energy trying to navigate a toxic industry as someone who has already survived it. Surely I deserve better. I don't deserve to live a life proving to people that they didn't succeed in harming me when they did. Like, I'm tired for real. I'm tired and I need so much ease. So I canceled the booking and took the time that I needed. This feels more like self-care to me. I do not need or want to prove anything to anyone. The truth is that they did succeed in tainting the relationship that I have with the Kenyan music and art scene. Of course, that's what abuse does. They succeeded. And I'm out. They won. And I don't feel small by admitting this. I feel free. This whole experience was also triggering my cPTSD so much. I had to begin mourning my dreams of having a career in music. I was robbed of the opportunity to grow in the industry, and this really hurt. Don't you think it's also funny how they keep excluding me from conversations about safety in the industry? Look, I don't feel like I'm missing out anymore. I feel like the most healing and fulfilling thing that I can do for myself in this coming phase of my life is to create a successful life for myself outside of the Kenyan music and art scene. I'm tired of making myself smaller and pretending I can fit into that space. I don't. Fact is, I'm too big, too bright, and I don't feel like an entertainer. I'm not sure I ever have. I can't fit into the Kenyan music industry. Not for as long as there has been no accountability on the part of my abuser and the members of the scene for enabling and protecting a culture of abuse. I have no business being there, and I don't feel like I'm missing out. I have actually felt so empowered to say no to those gigs. It has felt so empowering to finally exclude myself like this. You know, I'm about to get spiritual, and people don't talk about this side, but I'ma tell you just how I saw it and how I know it. Since the beginning, when I got into the music industry, there were lots of people, girls and boys, who felt threatened by my presence there. I have always had this depth and soul that they didn't have. A lot of the musicians in Nairobi are empty and have lost their souls, and they could see how bright my light is. Even when we would be friends, these people just wanted to steal my light or dim it, not encourage me or uplift me. So I know for a fact that there are people in the scene right now who are happy that I fell out. Not only that, but they saw and took that opportunity when I was abused to put me down. This was my spiritual battle. I know this is my truth and no one has to validate me. It's really dark, and that's why I don't want to play in that field anymore. And I'm not even talking about all the drug abuse in the Kenyan industry. Even though those people are happy that I'm no longer there, I know that kind of hunger and thirst can never be quenched. Anyone else who comes into the scene and threatens their place will also be treated the same way. Even though I lost some of my dreams, I know that the Kenyan industry is not the place for my dreams to exist or thrive in. No one talks about the darkness of the Nairobi scene, but I'm certain of it. People are heavily insecure and will do anything to put down those who have real souls so they can be the ones on top. It's okay, because I actually never wanted to be on top. I only ever wanted to be a musician. But this Kenyan industry is not the place for me. And so many people who knew me and said they wanted to help but can't actually grasp the entirety of the situation. That this is about a whole culture, not one abuser. These are people who are thriving in the industry as it is and has been. So how can they be the ones to change it? Honestly, if you're thriving in that kind of environment, I can't trust you either. It's brutal how life just goes on. When I think of all the pain and darkness that I have had to overcome, I know I should not compromise my values and standards just to be part of the industry again. I deserve to be revered and paid highly, nothing less. And I refuse to place myself around people who can't see me acknowledge me or appreciate me. I feel like I have already paid all my dues to the Kenyan music industry. I can no longer give any more of myself to it. No, I actually refuse. I am so glad to be at this point now of understanding more my value and refusing to compromise on it. I will be wealthy and abundant even without the industry. This industry was never the only path to my success. People like me are blessed. My well never runs dry. I am always overflowing with the gifts that they try to take from me. My gifts are never ending. And this is what comforts me and motivates me. My journey has been about overcoming all the pain that was put onto me by the Kenyan music and art scene through sexual violence. My journey has been about shedding off all this darkness to expose the light within that has always shone bright, that they saw perhaps even more than I did. I know I don't need that industry to experience the success in my life. I'm good. And this feels so good for me. I've left it for them, the people who don't mind harming others on their climb to the top. After all the hard work they did, they deserve it. I was never willing to trade myself for success in the industry. For real, they deserve to enjoy it. At this point, I have a music residency in Germany coming up next year. That's gonna be for almost 2 months, and hopefully another one at the end of the year in South Africa. I'm really looking forward to this, and I am more keen on being part of the industry abroad. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you found any value in what I've shared with you today. I'm sending you so much of my love, and I'll catch you in my next video. Happy New Year 2024! Making yet another comeback into an industry that chewed me up and spat me out has been quite interesting so far. Unfortunately, the sharks don't let you get across. They attack you and tear your limbs apart. And yet, somehow, you make it out alive. Now, here you are in 2021, healing and very much still alive, though back on that same island you started on alone. This time with a fully equipped home studio. Still trying to get to the other island. I still have to swim across those same waters that once destroyed me. I'm scared. But this is and has always been my dream. I must keep fighting for it. And I think I see some people on a boat coming towards me. Maybe they finally see me too. Music is giving me all the hope and energy for this year. It seems like it all depends on me now. I just have to do the thing. And in this moment, at this time of my life, it seems like everything I have ever wanted and worked hard for is now making its way to me. It is freedom and fear, understanding now that my future mostly relies on me. It is up to me now to decide, after everything I have been through, which direction to take myself. I never felt like I had the space to exercise this autonomy before. The sacrifices I have made all through my life are finally effecting the change I have always desired to see in myself and the communities I am a part of. And all this change is creating this new, expansive room for me to be in the universe. I say new, but really, I've always known that it is my destiny to arrive here where I am now and there where I am yet to be. It's mixed feelings too, because at the same time, I'm reaching a place in my life where my mortality is attractive to me. It doesn't seem so bad that I cease to exist. Dare I say that it actually seems quite appealing. I am definitely doing my part while I am still here. Though if the world does end for me today, I think I can say I am at peace with that.
Maajabu ya Musa, Musa, Musa. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah.
Though I really do want to see myself as an older non-binary woman, artist, human being, I want to see what I can and will be.
I'm so tired, but I'm still. I am so